Fishing is a hobby that can be both relaxing and exciting.
Did you see it?
With each cast you make, you never know what you'll reel in. Largest lobster. In 1977, a legendary catch was made by a professional lobster fisherman off the coast of Nova Scotia. The fisherman caught a monstrous 44-pound American lobster, a catch that would send shockwaves throughout the fishing community. Thanks to modern record-keeping techniques, this behemoth of a crustacean was officially recognized as the heaviest marine crustacean on record, a title it still holds to this very day. The Maine Department of Marine Resources, in awe of this catch, estimated the lobster to be over a century old, a true ancient of the sea. After it was measured and weighed, it was decided that this majestic creature should be released back into the ocean, a true symbol of respect and admiration for the grandeur of nature. This catch will forever be remembered as one of the greatest in fishing history, a true testament to the skill and determination of the fisherman who caught it. Largest catfish. In the warm waters of the Pearl River, there's no escape from monstrous catfish that lurk beneath the surface. These beasts feed and grow relentlessly, even in the bitter cold of winter. But for one brave fisherman, Dino, the challenge of reeling in one of these leviathans was too great to resist. After a grueling hour-long battle, Dino finally hauls his trophy into the shore, where it's met with awe and admiration from onlookers. The catfish is measured and weighed, officially clocking in at an astonishing 8 feet 9 inches and a whopping 280 pounds. This 30-year-old beast is the largest catfish ever caught using a rod and reel, a true testament to Dino's skill and determination. But in keeping with the catch and release tradition, Dino releases his monster back into the Pearl River, where it can continue to live and grow. Throughout Europe, fishermen are obsessed with catching giant catfish like this one, but none have yet been able to match Dino's incredible catch. Largest salmon.
Did you see it?
Salmon is one of the most common fishes you can have as a meal on your table, ranging from the humble sandwich to the luxury sushi in the most prestigious Japanese restaurants. Often arriving on your table sliced and thinned out, the salmon in its natural habitat can grow from 3 pounds to 100 pounds in general or depending on the species. And the unrivaled largest amongst its species is king salmon, which is also known as the Chinook salmon. In 1949, a legendary fisherman in Petersburg, Alaska, set out to catch the biggest fish of his life. Little did he know he would reel in a monstrous 126-pound king salmon, setting a new world record and cementing his name in the annals of fishing history. This beast of a fish was caught in a fish trap and still holds the title of the largest king salmon ever caught to this very day. Imagine the thrill of battling with this giant of the sea and the pride in reeling in such a truly magnificent catch. Largest squid. The monstrous colossal squid is a true behemoth of the deep sea, reigning supreme as the largest invertebrate on Earth. Hailing from the icy waters surrounding Antarctica, this elusive creature boasts the title of having the largest eyes of any animal, even larger than those of the great whales. Back in 2007, a fishing boat in Antarctica's Ross Sea accidentally caught what could be the largest known colossal squid. It wasn't the main target as the fishermen already hooked a Patagonian toothfish, but the colossal squid came out of nowhere and decided to attack the toothfish. The giant monster clung to the meal it was attempting to steal. The fishermen took around 2 hours to bring the fish onto the boat, not knowing they had joined a tug-of-war competition with the monster. After successfully bringing both the fish and the colossal squid aboard the ship, they wasted no time taking its measurements. The squid was 33 feet long and weighed a whopping 990 pounds. Largest marlin. The deep waters of the ocean are home to many mysterious and elusive creatures. None, though, are quite as impressive as the marlin fish. Recently, a massive 1,433-pound black marlin was caught off the coast of Queensland, Australia by angler Rob Crane. The incredible catch was brought into the port of Hervey Bay on Friday, November 30th, after a grueling 2-hour battle between the fishermen and the giant fish. This particular black marlin, caught just off of Fraser Island, was caught using a 130-pound line, the largest gear available for fishing. Crane explains the impressive size of these creatures, stating, "They start as the size of a dog, and in 25 years they grow that big. There's nothing like it in the world. More research needs to be done on them." Crane was happy to allow scientists to take the fish for research. He even stated that it's a poisonous fish to eat at that size, as they're full of mercury, so you really wouldn't want to feed it to anyone. Below long, the largest croc. On September 3, 2011, a giant crocodile caused mass hysteria in the village of Bunawan on the island of Mindanao. This came after reports of a fisherman's disappearance and a young girl's death at the Agusan Marsh 2 years prior. Before its capture, tales of a mythical creature of immense size and strength have been circulating the area following the water buffalo disappearances. The crocodile was measured shortly after its capture by the joint efforts of Mayor Edwin Elord and croc hunter Ernesto Canate. Lolong was then named after Ernesto's nickname, forever cementing his glory. Lolong then declared the largest crocodile in captivity after being measured at 20 feet, 2.91 inches, and weighing in at 2,370 pounds. Sadly though, Lolong did die in captivity on the 10th of February 2013. This is because of the poor conditions of the new home that he was put in. Largest crab. Japanese spider crabs, also known as the largest arthropod on Earth, are the gentle giants that live in the Pacific waters of Japan. They can grow up to 12.5 feet from the tip of one claw to the other and are known for their mottled orange-white bodies, cream-colored undersides, and spiny oval carapaces. They live in depths between 164 and 1,640 feet and thrive in temperatures of around 50 degrees. They have a spider-like appearance due to their round shells and long legs. Males are larger than females and have larger claws, while females have wider abdomens to hold their eggs. Japanese spider crabs are known for their massive size, reaching up to 12.5 feet from claw to claw. These crabs are scavengers, feeding mostly on dead animal or plant matter, but may also eat live fish or other crustaceans. They're also part of a group known as decorator crabs, which uses sponges or anemones to camouflage their shells. Juvenile Japanese spider crabs will decorate their shells, but adults do not need to as they live in depths where there are few predators. Super huge cow sunfish. The Mola alexandrini, also known as the bumphead sunfish, is a unique species that can be easily identified by several characteristics. These include a rounded edge on its clavis without an indent, 14 to 24 fin rays on the clavis, and rectangular-shaped scales on its body. Additionally, it has a large bump on its head and chin. The sunfish, which belongs to the family Mulidae, is the largest bony fish in the world and has been a source of fascination for centuries due to its unique shape and size. They can grow up to over 3 meters in length and weigh more than 2,000 kilograms and can be found in tropical and temperate seas worldwide. On December 9, 2021, a sunfish was discovered floating in the waters near File Island, located in the North Atlantic's Azores archipelago. Researchers who examined the fish through dissections and DNA tests uncovered that the species of sunfish was Mola alexandrini, and it was a massive one, measuring 325 centimeters in length, 359 centimeters in height, and weighing a staggering 2,744 kilograms. Monster goldfish. When we think of goldfish, a small shiny orange fish in a clear plastic bag or in a fishbowl comes to mind. But this goldfish caught by local kids in Minnesota in a lake close to their homes is never close to being small. Some kids in Maple Grove, Minnesota caught a whopper of a goldfish, estimated to weigh about 10 pounds in a lake close to where they lived. These monster goldfish have been recently popping up around freshwater lakes across the U.S. These goldfish were once pets who were improperly disposed of by their recent owners, thinking that releasing them into the wild would be a good thing for the fish. Also, that thought is completely wrong. Goldfishes are invasive species and can disturb the native species of all types of wildlife around the area, destroying the ecosystem, so don't do that, sport. Largest shark. In an incredible discovery that's left many in awe, a 36-foot-long whale shark was found dead in the waters of Pakistan. The massive fish, which weighed several thousand pounds, was pulled from the sea by a team of local fishermen. This was all caught in Karachi Harbor. The sight of the colossal creature being lifted out of the water attracted scores of curious locals who flocked to the harbor to catch a glimpse of the giant fish. According to the fishermen who made this discovery, the whale shark was semi-conscious when they found it. The sheer size and weight of the fish required the use of 2 cranes to pull the carcass out of the water. The fishermen were understandably excited at the prospect of hauling in such an enormous creature and were eager to share the discovery with the community. See you all next time!